Hey, it's Peter. I got so excited to see our first submission today on the blog coming from Katie Nicholson that I've decided to record a little tutorial video showing you a few things to edit inside your account to help the formatting. As you can see, when you post on the site, your name becomes a link, and at the very bottom, you also have an About the Author section with a photo and spot for your links. So I want to show you where to put that in. First, you'll start by logging in to the back end there, and if you go to your profile link, you'll see that you've got lots of different fields down here for things like Twitter, Facebook, LinkedIn, etc. So this is where you can put in the full links to your various social media accounts, and then that'll show up in the author box. And if you keep scrolling down, you'll see there's a little spot for biographical info, and that is where the text that goes right here comes from. So you are able to put, if you know HTML, you can put HTML links and such in there as well. But as the case is with Katie here, we've got a link to her website and Twitter account, and then it's also going to link to all of the posts that you write. So the more you write, the better. And so, as I said, it's in here in the biographical info. That's where you put your biography. You can also update your password, and then if you keep going down, you can change your photo, doing the normal kind of browse and all those options. And then just make sure to click update at the end when you have finished your profile. So from there, after taking a look at that, we want to go to one of our posts, and I want to show you a couple things there. Okay, so we'll go to the first post at the top of the list. Also, by the way, if you want to, you can click that screen options link, and you can do some modifications in terms of shutting off some of these things, so it makes it a little bit easier to read. That's clicking the screen options button there. So I'm going to go click on the latest piece that I submitted, and the stuff to look for is, after closing those out, we want to look at the categories. If it's something that's of just a real personal nature, you could click personal stories, but for the most part, everyone's going to use teacher blogs as the category. So that's your blog right there. That's where we're gonna stick it. But if you happen to write about something that's related to health, or is something about the yoga world, or maybe if you're doing some kind of post that's talking about specific yoga poses, that can go in the yoga primers section. So you can add up to 2 categories. Just make sure that you always click into teacher blogs. Then if you want to tag it, you can. We're not currently using tags as a linking option. We might do that in the future. If you want to have comments show up on the bottom of the comments option show up at the bottom of the page, then you may need to just request that from me, because I think that comments are turned off by default, and I think I need to do that as the administrator. Another important thing is that you can add your own images, but you will also find some inside the media library as well. If you don't see anything in there immediately that you want to use, feel free to leave it blank, and then I'll add an image later. That's totally fine, because a lot of these have been used before. But if you would like me to add an image for you, you can. If you do add an image, you want to also choose that same image as the featured image, and that's easy to do. The link will be choose or select featured image here, and then you can go in and select the image that you've put in the post. The reason why we have this here is that it shows up in the list of all of the articles. I'll show it to you in just a sec. These are the featured images, these little squares that you're seeing throughout the site. So each article does need one of those, but don't worry about it if you don't find an image to use, because I can always go and put that in for you. And that is pretty much it. It's really all you need to do is choose your categories, stick an image in if you've got one, and make sure that the first time you're in to set up your user account, putting in all of your various links, your biography, whoops, sorry, it'd be this one, biography right there, and then your photo right there, making sure to save or update your profile at the bottom. And that should pretty much cover it. If you have any questions, you can always get in touch with me, peter@muuyu.com. Thanks.